Alright, you guys, welcome back. So this is episode 3, by the way, Majora's Mask guide through. And today we will be going through Woodfall Temple. And there's actually there's one thing I need to do. So what I'm going to do now, I don't like walking slow, is I'm going to go grab the fairy in the fairy fountain, like from my first video. And then I'm going to go heal the fairy, the great fairy, because she gives you a fairy mask and it looks kind of creepy, but you are able to call fairies when you're in a temple. And a lot of people, when I first started playing Majora's Mask, I didn't go after the fairies. I thought it was a waste of time. I didn't really do it, but then I actually attempted to because I got bored and I was like, well, I know everything anyway about the level, so I'm like, let's just do the fairies. So I went ahead and did the fairies, and it actually helps a lot. So, because the first one you get, what's the first one? Your spin attack gets better, and in the mountain, your magic increases. In the Zora, the water one, you get the double damage. Like, if you've ever gone through Ocarina of Time, I'm pretty sure many of you have, the last fairy you find next to Ganon's castle, behind that giant rock that you can't lift unless you have those gauntlets, is the fairy that gives you those white outlines on your hearts, which takes half the damage. And you can get that on your... There's the fairy mask. You can get that on your third temple, which is good. And then the fourth one, I hate that level. Out of all these levels, I hate the fourth one. The fourth level is the one that I really don't like, because you gotta flip it upside down, and it gets all kinds of complicated. And I always find all the fairies in that one, but I always forget to actually bring them back to the... I always forget to bring them back to the other fairies, but you get the fairy sword from that. So if you want that, go ahead and grab it. Alright, so what I'm gonna do right now is I'm going to grab my money. I'm gonna go shoot Tingle down. He's the dude with the giant red balloon over there. And I'm gonna go buy maps, because I like filling up my map. I don't like it when it's all cloudy. So what I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and grab that heart piece that's right there, and I'm just gonna go ahead and cut that all out. But I'm gonna go and grab a map, and then I'm going to grab a heart piece. And I'm also thinking about it. Take a picture of Tingle, because you can get a heart piece by showing the picture to his dad. So I'm gonna just go ahead and cut like all of that, and get back to you when I'm at the actual temple. So, see you in like a second, I guess. I'm sorry if the screen starts to glitch. Before my first episode, I had it set up to where I could actually see my dual screens pretty easy. But now I have it set up to where it isn't that easy to see. So if it starts glitching up or does something funky and I don't catch it, I'm sorry. Just for a heads up. Oh. Alright, you guys. So if you one day want to get the fairies, you'd want to put your mask on. Get that one fairy over there. So there's 2 fairies in this room, so that's 1. And the second is over here in the chest. Hey. And it's pretty cool. Every time you get a fairy, it heals you if you're hurt, like an actual fairy, so it's pretty sweet. One of those pink ones. So no more fairies in this room. this next one, Talt says something about the stink. Alright, and you need Deku sticks, so go ahead and load up on those. And I think there is 1, 2, 3 fairies in this room. 3 or 4 in this room. I think there might be 4. I believe there's one here, yep. Okay, so heads up, if you guys land on these Inhumans, as a human, they will eat you. But if you land on them as a Deku, they will not. See, they turn white, and then they chomp on you. And then they spit you out into the poison water, so it's a lose-lose situation. Fairy in this pot. You'll need to go through here, because the other door is blocked by a key. There is a key. Alright, now in this room, I can't remember which, but it is the compass or the map. Alright, so now you can go back through there. How many sticks do I have? 2. I'll go get some more, because I suck at those sticks. And I always prefer to stay in Deku form, because that way, if you land into the... you can hop on the poison water, rather than actually swim in it. Which I'm going to have to do. There are 2 fairies in here, I believe. There's one in there if he comes down. One fairy in there. Oh no, there's 3, my bad. And you can use your spit to shoot him down. Shoot these little things down. That sucked. I think the other hive holds a bee, so be careful with that. And I think you usually tend to get a bow and arrow for that, but I'm pretty good at just shooting. So, alright. And if you guys didn't know, once you run out of fairies in a room, the hair goes lank. But I'm not sure if you saw, but when there is a fairy in the room, that kind of sparkles and the hair moves on its own. So that's kind of a hint that there's a fairy there. Okay, cool. My sister's back, by the way. Oh, by the way, when you're doing this, the moths tend to attack you. Go away, go away, go away, go away. Okay, so we're going this way. And the stick will die. I lost a stick doing this once. Go away, go away, go away, go away. Oh, thank God. Ow. See? Moths hurt for some reason. Alright, so I'm gonna go in here. This is the compass. If you guys don't mind, I'm probably gonna skip a lot. Like, getting the compass, I'll probably just skip that. Getting the map, I'll probably get that. Getting the key, skip that. We'll kind of skip that. Like, opening the chest and all that. Just because I really don't want to... What is it? My videos are going to be longer than I thought they were, just because of the gameplay. Alright, so here, darkness. I like to just spin and kill these things. They usually come to you. Alright. So, to open up the door, get this, and then kind of go to the edge, and just kind of run, I just run along the edge. And there's 3 of them, so I got 1 more left somewhere. There we go. And I always hate finding the door, so I just kind of look at my map and kind of see that it's right across. There we go. Oh god, not this. Okay, so this, it has holes on the floor, you can see. So if by chance you get knocked off, or get hit by those electric guys, or you fall off or something, and land in the holes, you'll have to do something. Oh jeez. Not necessarily, you might have to start over. I think one of them lands you in the first room when you enter. I think they go all over though, or maybe just the beginning, I'm not too sure. So, yeah, it sucks when you go down there, because you gotta go all the way back here to get up here, to get over here. Okay, first thing you do when you get up here, hit this switch. Ladders. Now you don't have to go through all that crap. Awesome. Alright, now I'm gonna go get the bow, which is this way. Alright, it's this thing that breathes fire. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do first, though? Okay, let's get this fairy. So the bow and arrow is awesome for several reasons. I'll show you. I'm not used to having 2 masks at this point. I usually go through and do a lot more, but I'll wait for you guys. Alright. So, once you get the bow and arrow, if you want to go, do that first. But if you come in here, and don't fail like me, that wasn't even close, but okay. This purifies the water and it kills those things, so now you can actually land on them without those things eating you. And that thing will spin or whatever. But then you go back in here, ouch. And this thing will be going up and down. This thing will start going up and down, pretty sure. If it doesn't, I'll freak out. Oh no, you know what? You know why it's not going up and down? Because you gotta hit the eye first. Ah ha ha, you see how I remembered that? I know. I'm supposed to help you guys and I'm forgetting stuff. Like, that's not even cool. Zelda elevator music. What would that be? Ilia's theme, maybe? Alright, boss key, didn't forget. So, 1 fairy. Oh, and if you guys didn't know, you're too light as a Deku to press a button. So if you want to press a button, anything else works. Or everything else works. Your other forms. Turn back. Oh, that was weird. Did not like that camera angle. Die. Alright. That, if you followed me and gotten all the fairies. I'm sorry if it was a little fast. If you need help, you can message me or comment. Here. there's like... So, yeah, there's 2 more in here. There's 15 in each level, by the way. So they kind of make it easy. I think there's 25 in total. Or no, not 25. What am I thinking? 30? 30 in total. But it's split in half, I think. I'm not too sure. But you don't have to find 15s. Yay, we found all the fairies. Everyone fights the boss differently. Oh, and you guys can explore this room if you want. There's like rupees all over the place. So if you guys are interested in that, go right ahead. But, so I'm gonna, go ahead and probably either cut this or fast forward or something, my boss fight. But for you guys, what you want to do is, you can shoot him in the face with arrows and it'll kind of knock him like, he won't know what to do, in a way. I might leave a clip in here for that if I can insert a little clip. And, he'll get like kind of woozy. And then, or you can kind of just charge and chop. That's kind of what I just do. I kind of charge and chop. And then, when he calls the moths, he'll call moths and he'll call moths and he'll call bugs. And what you want to do with that, in the corners of the room, there are bombs. And I'll probably show a clip for this too. There are bombs, and you can pick them up and put them down, and the bugs and moths, like idiots, will kind of get attracted to it. And so you can explode them like that. And they'll leave behind hearts if you're losing hearts. You can also get a fairy in the bottle at the outside the temple. Right, first off the bat, there's a pot right before you enter the temple where you do the song. There's a fairy in one of those pots. You can grab it. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do the boss. And I'll be a human because you don't want to fight him as a Deku. So yeah, I'll see you guys afterwards. Alright, you guys, we defeated the evil boss dude of Woodfall. Do not forget your fairies. I've done this multiple times. Don't forget to deposit your fairies. Just because you beat the level doesn't mean your fairies are all good. The fairy temple is that away. You see? So there's the temple, there's the thing, and then there's the thing right here, and then here it is. I'm sorry if that made no sense. It kind of sucks because so in order to save, you have to go back through time, right? You have to go back through time, and then you lose all the fairies, and it's like aggravating. You're just like, I just spent all that time trying to get the fairies, and now it's like I didn't even get them. Art piece. Alright. Where did I go in the flower? Let's jump. I'm gonna go back to Clocktown. I'm gonna deposit my stuff. And it's freezing up. There it goes. Okay. Depositing. Alright, you guys. I will see you. I think that's it for this video. We beat the first one. Awesome. I'm depositing so I'm not losing anything. If you get up, by the way, if you get up to 200 rupees in her area, she'll give you a 200 bag wallet, thank you. So yeah, so I'm gonna save it because I don't want to lose it if my game freezes on me. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Alright, peace out, guys.
You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this.